Rasmus Højlund. Rasmus Højlund. Højlund scored a brace against Sporting CP on Wednesday in the Champions League games. Yes, he scored two beautiful goals, all thanks to a certain Kevin De Bruyne. You understand the kind of placement where he placed the ball for him. He made the run and he scored. It was beautiful to watch. That is what a 10 or an 8 does for the striker. I struggle to compare what's the kind of life, how he has been able to settle down well in Naples, how he has been able to, I'm talking about both Kevin De Bruyne and Højlund, but how Højlund has been able to settle down well in the Naples, as in Napoli, very, very well. So far, 5 games played, he has 4 goals. This is a player that scored just 3 goals in his last 35 games for Manchester United. And this is a question to Man United fans. Is it a problem of the players, or the problem comes from your club? Because for any player that leaves, just like Scott McTominay last season, he left, joined the same Napoli, and he tried. He finished as the Serie A best player of the year. Like, he won the Scudetto with Napoli. Anthony left for Real Betis, and he scored beautiful goals for Real Betis. Rashford, the same thing, went to Aston Villa and he improved. Sancho won the Conference League. He scored a goal in the finals as well. Won the Conference League at Chelsea Football Club. You know, I'm not trying to belittle United, but then again, could this be an internal problem, not just on the players? Because a player that has scored 4 goals in 5 games, you can't compare it to the same player just last season, scored only 3 goals in 35 games played. In his last 35 games played for United before he left, he scored just 3 goals. And now, just 5 goals into the new season for Napoli, he has 4 goals. And he's a striker. He's a young striker. He's excited. You know, his first game for Napoli, he came in as a sub and he scored in a few minutes. Like, he is playing football, just like the player, you know, the young player that United saw from Atalanta and brought in, you know, as a striker for them. Like I say again, is this all down solely to the players, or will the club side, especially United, have a share of the blame? Because for the players that have left, they've thrived in the clubs they go to. Some United fans will say that they don't have what it takes to play for a big club. Napoli is no small club. I'm not trying to compare contrast, but in the last 5-6 seasons, Napoli has been in the conversation for Champions League, you know, Champions League places. They finished in top 4 in the last 4-5 seasons. I can't say the same thing with United. So I won't say Napoli is a small club. You can't compare Napoli to Fulham. You can't compare Napoli to Wolves. Do you understand? Napoli is a top club as far as I'm concerned in the Serie A, at least top 6. Is among the top 6 big clubs in the Serie A, and they started well. They have a very good manager. Is this down to the manager? Is this down to the club? Or is it down to the players? 3 things now. Is it down to the kind of managers that these players meet at United? Or is it down to the player? People say players are being lazy. Or is it down to the general organization called Manchester United? What are your opinions? I am so happy for Rasmus Højlund. He's doing well. And who said he won't score more goals? He wants to play. He wants to play or thrive in a club that is doing well. This is not a slight dig to Manchester United anyway. But then again, Napoli, they've been outstanding. He scored, like I said, he scored 2 goals against Sporting CP. 4 goals in 5 games. He is going to go. There's this hunger, there's this passion. There's something I read somewhere. He said, now I understand why Haaland has the number of goals he had when Kevin De Bruyne was there. It is all thanks to Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne knows when to pass the ball, knows what to do with the ball, knows how to connect with the striker, and that is what Højlund is enjoying at Napoli. What are your opinions? Like I said, who is to blame for the deep reform of most of these players at United? When they go outside, they do well. A case in point, it is Højlund. Nobody will say that he or she does not know how abysmal Højlund's season last season was. Just 3 goals in 35 games, that's terrible. But looking at him now, he is thriving, and hopefully Napoli qualify for Champions League. They just need to pay £38 million to United and get him on the permanent deal. He's young. He's 21, 22 these days. So, like I said, it is a condition. There's a condition in his loan deal. A loan deal with an option to buy. That option to buy, it's conditional. The condition here, it becomes an obligation if Napoli qualify for the Champions League. And yes, who says they won't qualify? What are your opinions? Do you think, like I said, 3 things? Who is to blame? The players, the kind of manager they meet, or the organization called Manchester United? Kindly state your opinions in the comment section. Thank you very much, and I'll see you at the other side. Hopefully, I'll be doing a podcast pre-match analysis for other games that will be playing. This is my 2 cents. My name remains Ebere Oji, and kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is written on the screen. Enjoy the rest of your day.